Hey, what's up? It's Cindy Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, loving, light, and healing. And I'm doing a reading. What have you learned since your awakening? I already got a lot of messages before I even get to pulling out these cards. You just learn how to be true to you. You learn how to trust your instincts, and people pattern. You can see versus what somebody say versus what it is they're going to do based on what it is that they have already been doing. So let me see. Ooh, you don't learn how to stop self-sabotaging. You don't learn how to stop self-sabotaging. I'm getting like a form of manifestation, right? Like the laws of universe. You've learned that in regards to what it is that you put out is what you're going to get back, though. So you stop self-sabotaging. You stop being in the energy of not wanting to get something or not putting out something that you don't want back, like your cosmic power. You realize your power. You definitely learned your power. You learn how to stand in your power, stand firm in your power, how to create boundaries, and how to keep them going. You feel me? And face adversity with this cosmic power, because I'm seeing in this dark cloud energy, you learn how to alchemize that energy or embrace what is or be more optimistic. You feel me? Clear, concise, accurate messages only. Come through, spirit. What have we learned in this spiritual awakening? Vulnerability. Like, I'm getting a balance there with this cosmic power, though. The cosmic power helps your vulnerability to be balanced. So, like, you know who to be vulnerable with. You know who not to be vulnerable with. You know what to share and what not to share, and who, to share it with. Like, you gain more of a sense of self. And when you gain more of a sense of self, then you're able to see outwardly. So you're able to gauge people's intentions based upon the trust that you have within yourself. Like, once you stop self-sabotaging and begin to trust yourself more and be aligned and know your power, then you're able to outwardly see who it is that you're able to be vulnerable with. You feel me? Ooh, like I said, you know who to be vulnerable with. You know how to peep betrayal. Again, with these patterns, I'm getting a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive, because it's a lot of spider energy. You understand people's intentions for you more. It's like you've learned from the betrayal. You've learned lessons from the past. It's like, again, with this pattern energy. Obviously, when a spider is webbing their weave, it's a pattern that they're going. You feel me? And you trust in yourself more, and you're able to see people's patterns and if they have good intentions for you. This is really confirmation for what I just said pertaining to vulnerability and who not to share it with. You're a healer. You're a wounded healer too. It's like you've been through something, and so because I've been through it, you know how a lot of people is like hurt people. Instead of being the type of person to hurt people that hurt you, you are like an advocate to help heal people. It's like, this is what you can avoid. This is what I've been through. So let me try to help people avoid what I went through or get through what it is that, they're going through that I might have experienced also. Something like that, Miracles. You begin to believe in miracles, though. But not to where, it's on the fence, because I'm getting, like, instead of having your head in the clouds with this cosmic power energy, you understand the balance of how to bring miracles about in the 3D reality. Again, with the fact that you've learned how to, like, what the universal law is, you understand how to apply that to bring miracles in. So it's not just head in the clouds. Oh, I'm optimistic and I'm not paying attention to the negative things that are happening, but you're not letting the negative things get to you, and you're allowing yourself to be aligned with what it is that you want with this miracles energy being on the fence. Oh, wait, cards are just popping out. You done learned a lot of lessons, okay? Shine is in reverse. It's like, with that shine being in the reverse, though, for me, it's like you learn how to stop dimming your light for other people. You feel me? It's like at one point in time you might have wanted to be accepted, so like you will be around certain type of people that didn't align with you, and you would act like them so that you could be accepted. You learn how to stop doing that. You learn how to shine on your own, right? I feel like it's in reverse, because it's like sometimes you have to get away from people to figure out who it is that you are. Sometimes when we're around so many type of people, have you ever heard of like birds of a feather flock together type of time? So I feel like you've learned how to get away from certain type of people so that you will be able to see see exactly who it is you are, and like, are these my quality traits, or is this something that I've adapted from being around a certain type of somebody? You feel me? Like with this truth in reverse, you learn how to tell yourself the truth, and I'm getting that you learn to see things from a multitude of different perspectives also. So it's not like, I'm getting like, the 6 and the 9 based upon where you are, is going to determine what that number is, right? So two things can be true at once. So it's like again, you just learn to see things from a multitude of different type of perspectives. Like, you don't necessarily judge, like you gather your opinion of a certain situation, but that doesn't mean that that's the only way to do something or the only way to see something. So, oh goodness gracious, a lot of lessons, dear God. Hold on. So I get sacred lust in the reverse. I got intuition upright, and I got grief upright. Surrender as well. I also got surrender here. Okay, let me put this together real quick. Give me just a second. Sacred lust in the reverse. It's like, I don't know, this is based on, okay, it's right up under betrayal. So I'm getting that you've learned the different type of connections. When someone is really interested in you as a person, or if they're lusting after you. Maybe you've gotten into a new relationship, or after you're awakening, you're calling in a type of relationship that's not just based upon lust. Because I'm getting that you've been betrayed by someone that you've given your body to before. So you definitely learn how to pull away from lust and get to know the person more. Or be able to see when somebody's lusting after you versus loving. You feel me? You trust your intuition more. I got that too. But not only are you trusting your intuition, but you're teaching maybe your children how to also. And then grief too. I'm getting that you handle grief differently. Like you're able to embrace certain feelings, but not let those feelings take over you. I'm getting that you're more emotionally intelligent than you used to be prior to the awakening, So you're surrendering more so to the divine. When it's like things that you don't understand, you're not trying to control them, right? It's like you're allowing things to be. And my mama actually gave me this saying, it's like you can't reason with crazy. You feel me? So it's like you're surrendering the need for control, the need to know things that you don't know. If you don't know them at the time that you're in it, maybe you are learning to kind of deal with that. It's like, it's like, you're not necessarily worrying about something that you can't control. It's like you're with this, where was that energy at? I'm trusting your intuition, but also this miracles too. Being aligned with what it is that you want to call in for you. So it's like with that alignment energy of bringing in miracles to you, I'm getting it's like you've learned to only focus on what you can control versus the things that you can't control. So you're surrendering to the divine. You're understanding that maybe it's not meant for me to know this right now, right? Like a saying that I've lived by as of late, especially after my awakening, is the gift of adversity isn't given without the ability to overcome it. So it's like you're trusting in the divine, and you know that you're able to get through, especially with it being under grief, whatever it is that you're going through, and aligning with what it is that you want to call in for yourself. So that's just releasing control. You learn how to release control and just be you, and just be who God called you to be, and implementing certain things that you need to bring these miracles in, to stop self-sabotaging. It's like you've learned to take your own advice. I'm not sure if you've been the type of person to like continue to help other people but not take the advice that you're giving though, but you've learned how to do that now. And then too, you've learned the beauty of what you've been through. It's like at one point in time, maybe you've been the type of person to like, man, why me? Why I have to go through all of this adversity? And again, the gift of adversity is not given without the ability to overcome it. So if you've learned that you have overcome all of the things that you've been through, at one point in time, you were praying for the situation that you are currently in. So when you put things into perspective with this truth energy here, being able to see things in a lot of different type of perspectives, you see the beauty of what you've been through. Even if you used to be in this self-sabotaging sabotaging mode. Even if you used to be around people that betray you, even if you used to be too vulnerable, like maybe you were the type of person that people call too sensitive. Well, you now are able to embrace that and balance it. So I definitely get you learned a lot of lessons. A lot of people can resonate with this, okay? A lot of people have learned these different type of, I got self-sabotage again. A lot of people has self-sabotage in the past. And it's like you are able now to tell yourself the truth. You're learning how to tell yourself the truth and how to handle it. A lot of people can't handle the truth, but I'm getting that the collective is the type of person that tells not only other people the truth, but tells themselves the truth. And then too, you let go of with the surrender energy, you let go of control. But when you let go of controlling things that you're not able to, you let go of people being able to control you with this boundary. Initially, what I said is you've learned boundaries. So I don't know, you had a handler in your energy, somebody that wanted to control you. You were able to let that go and you were able to trust the process. Like you've gotten through all of the things that you've been through. So you will get through everything that you are going through. And you've learned that. You've learned that. Fortitude. You learned that you are courageous. You're courageous in life itself because, it's a lot of scary things that can happen in life. So it's like when you handle things, you handle it as if you already know that there's going to be a resolution to it. So you might even go in there scared. Some people might give their fear to God. Some people might just acknowledge their fear, right, and do it anyway. So I'm getting that you're a brave energy. And I got persistence here too. Like you're persistent to get what it is that you want. You're going to keep going. So a lot of lessons here. I'm going to close it out there, but this is what the collective has learned. And I definitely want to say, if you are not aware of these things that you have learned, I'm here to tell you that you learned it, and to keep going, because if you can't currently see, then I don't know, you'll be able to sooner than you think. But I hope it helps somebody though.